Have you pressed the button?
Yep.
Okay, right. Follow me. Right. So the first thing is that when you work in a kitchen, you have to have the proper clothes. Because the last thing you want is to go home at the end of the night and you smell of fish or garlic or whatever you've been cooking. So it's important that we dress properly. And we usually have a white coat. Let's get the white coat and the chef's trousers. Don't put the slippers in. Did you get the slippers?
Yeah.
We don't want that. We can edit the slippers out. Don't worry about that. And an apron, and it's a nice thick robust chef's apron, right? So follow me. So a very, very quick cooking lesson. Not really cooking, but I'm going to show you very quickly how I cut garlic, chop garlic, and how I chop an onion. Very, very basic. And we'll have a carrot. So the first thing we need, what's the first thing we need?
I don't know.
A
Oh,
knife.
knife. Sharp
A knife. You're good at this. So, and the second thing we need is we need to make sure the knife is sharp. So the second thing we need is a steel. Now, this is a steel, although this one is actually ceramic, but you know, an old school, old money, they're called a steel. So this is the knife, this is the steel, and you can see we have a little protector for the hand here in case the knife goes down the steel too fast, where we lose control a little bit and we cut our hand, so we don't want that. Having said that, what we don't do is, I'll turn the blade around so I don't hurt myself, we don't want to go down there like that. What we do is we go down in a straight line. Now if we were to turn the blade this way, we sharpen at 45 degrees. Yeah, so 45 degrees, 45 degrees. And you have to keep, as much as you can, keep that 45 degree angle as constant as possible. So we do this, and if you see, it's virtually a straight line, and I don't touch the hand protector at all, yeah? So nice and sharp. Everything back in its place. Now you can see that I'm holding a knife like this. Now, very, very quickly, a little bit of safety. I'll use another knife just to be... We do not walk about... Show the knife. Show the knife. Can you see the knife?
Yeah.
Right, so we don't walk about the kitchen like this, because if you're walking past someone, you'll stab them, and, you know, or both, you might slide your fingers along the blade, so you stick into someone, or you stick into a counter. You're walking past the counter, you stick in, and you cut your fingers. So you don't hold a knife like this, A, because you'll stab someone, and B, you cut your fingers. So, as you saw a second ago, with the now very, very sharp knife, you hold the knife by the fingertips. Have a look down, and then we walk. That's how we walk in the kitchen with the knife, if we're going from counter to counter. Because then what happens, if you bump into someone, and I don't want to drop my sharp knife, my nice new sharp knife. So, if you bump into someone, what happens? Tell me what happens, Ina.
I don't know, you don't stop him this way?
You don't stab them. You drop the knife. Nobody's hurt, okay? Safety. Always safety first. Similarly, you know, if you come across a pan, you know, anyway, we'll come back to pans and all handles. At the moment, we're going to do onion, garlic and carrot. Okay, so quickly, first thing we do is we learn to make this shape with our hands. Now, you've probably seen, and I'll turn the blade around just for demonstration purposes, you've probably seen people do this on television.
Yeah, I've done it.
You've done it yourself? Don't point
Yeah, I
it.
have cut my
You've cut your
nails.
finger? Yeah.
No, no fingers. Thank goodness. My nails.
You've cut your nails?
Yep, once, twice.
Don't you have nail clippers?
Yeah, no, I do.
Okay. We jest. So, first of all, we cut a carrot. We hold the carrot like this. Now come in and look at the fingers. Now you can see that the fingertips and the nails, this is for you as well, Ina.
Yeah,
It's not just for the people at home. But we hold
we hold the food like this, because then when we're chopping, we don't have it, well, we lessen the possibility that we're going to cut our fingertips or our nails, as you have found out. So I'm going to hold the carrot like this. I'm not going to do this, because that's an accident waiting to happen. So I put the knife nice and solidly on the board so that I'm in control, and you can see that if you look along the knife, there's nothing for me to cut because my fingers are tucked in, so then I can chop that down nice and precisely. I'm in control at all times. So then along the blade, you can see I'm not stuck having my fingers underneath, I'm on top. And once again, the blade is nice solid position on the board, rest it on, and down it goes. And once again, you can see at all times when I'm controlling the blade, I'm making sure that my fingers are up and high and away from the cutting edge. There we go, once again. So here we are, and cutting the carrot nice, and I can go as fast as I like. I'm not going to go too fast. Haven't been in a kitchen for a while, as you know. I had a bar restaurant for 16 years, but I gave it up about 2 years ago. So I'm not going to, this is the first time I've cut a carrot in a long time, so I'm not going to go fast. I'm going to build up the speed, nice and slow. So there we have chopped carrots and safety.
Fingers still here.
Finger safety at all costs. So here we are with the onion. We peel the outer skin off the onion, and once again, hold the onion nice and steady. Make a little incision, and down it goes. And down it goes. I'm going to cut the onion in half. Some people take the skin off before they cut the onion in half. I like to keep the skin on the onion, because then we can just peel in there. Now if you're in a rush, some people get caught, oh, I'm wasting a bit of onion in there, but if you're in a rush and you've got 100 customers waiting for their onion gravy, then that's the last thing that you're going to be worrying about. Now you can see that the vein of the onion goes this way, and if we chop that way, not that I would, then the onion will fall to pieces, and we'll be left picking up onion rings or half onion rings. So what we do is we're going to make an incision this way against the grain down into the onion. We're going to make as many as we can fit in, and just for quickness I've done 1, 2, 3, so I'm having 4 pieces of onion. Then once again, remember the safety position, I'm going to cut down, cut down, cut down, cut down, cut down, chopped onion. Whoop. I can turn that over, chop down, and we're left with a spare piece of onion at the end. And you can chop that if you like, or if we're in a rush with 100 people waiting, then we just bin that bit, or we just throw it in the soup. But anyway, what you have here is chopped onion. Okay, garlic. You're in a rush, don't spend 5 minutes just peeling, just give it a quick bash, and the garlic comes to pieces. Okay, so I'm going to safety fingers, cut one end, cut the other end, a little incision down the side, take the skin off. Now there are 2 ways. I'm going to cut 2 garlic cloves here, and you can see because I've given the whole clove a bash, this comes apart very easily, so time is being saved at all times. So I'm going to take the skin off the onion, off the garlic, and I'm going to show you 2 different ways. Now, a lot of people think that you chop garlic, and yes you do, and then other people think, no, well, I've got a garlic crusher, so I put it in the garlic crush. You go to your drawer, you dig around, you look for the garlic crush, you crush the garlic, and then you have to clean the garlic crush. That whole process takes a long time, whereas, look, crushed garlic. And this is the method where you will get the most flavour from a clove of garlic. Now, however, if you're making, say for example, you're going to make a salad with a garlic dressing, then this is what I would do. So you've got your pan of hot oil, you put your crushed garlic in there, and that's where you get your flavour from. But then what I do is I chop the garlic, then I have all these nice little garlic, all these nice little garlic particles. I would chop it a little bit more finely than that, once again with the hand on the top of the blade, no fingers getting into the way of the cutting edge. So I would put this garlic into the hot oil, and when I'm serving my salad, round the edge of the plate, I'll pour the hot oil with the garlic around the edge of the plate, and that gives me a nice decorative dressing with nice finely chopped garlic. Thank you very much. Tune in next week.